Kickoff just moments away as we've arrived at Everbank Stadium here in Jacksonville. Today, our draw features two from the AFC between the Cleveland Browns and the Jacksonville Jaguars. Ball teed up, Logan Cook after the kick. And we're off from Jacksonville. His return starts at the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Ready?
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Go.
Now the first carry for Quinshon Judkins. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Here we go. Bronco 80. Ready.
Operating from the gun. Here's Sanders. And he can't escape. Jaguars all over him. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
And now this defense is on that sack board and sets up a pretty good chance here on 3rd down. It's a little bit like blood in the water with Sharks when it comes to taking sacks. You can feel it as a quarterback. Once that defense gets one, they're hungry for another.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Chased out to his right. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. Ooh, and almost an opening drive pick, but he couldn't hang on. He dropped it, so the potential turnover lines up on the ground as they'll bring up 4th down. The Browns are lined up to punt. And he drives this into the pouring rain. Feels this clean at the 30. And it ends up a good return for him, up past their own 40.
At their own 41-yard line.
Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10.
On red. Son, this is hot.
First carry now, this is Bashal Tutin. Breaks a tackle, he's still going. And he is finally out of bounds as he takes it all the way down to the 20. They're going to move the chains after a big play, 39 yards. Jaguars making their first trip inside the red zone. They've got 1st and 10 right along the 20. Off the play action, it's Lawrence. Brought in right side. And he stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
First down. 1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Hey, go, go. Go, go. Here we go.
Back to throw. Here's Lawrence. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's to the 5 before going out of bounds.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
2nd and goal coming up. 5 yards to the end zone.
Hey, Lion. Son, this is 30 left. Silver.
Tutin gets it from the gun. And he pushed for it, but they managed to stop him at the 2. 3 yards on the run. It's going to be 3rd and goal.
A gain of 3 yards.
Well, you haven't given up the goal line yet, but this offense is moving closer and closer. Now might be the time defensively to get a little more aggressive, try to stick them with the loss, and make a difficult...
Touchdown, Jacksonville! The Jaguars get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. All right, so nice little drive they put together there in their first series of the season, partner, and the year begins on a high note with a touchdown.
Yeah, they'll be able to begin the season on a high note with a win. Well, they put more drives like that together, they sure will, but I don't know. I got that Pete Carroll just still bouncing in my brain. It's not how you start, it's how you finish. You can't start much better than that.
On now is Cook to kick this away. Brings in the kick at the 9. All right, some good work on that run back, Brock. He gets this to the 33. Cleveland about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10.
18, Bradley. Ready.
Here's Sanders now. Short pass brought in. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that gives the Browns a first. New set of downs for him from the 46. It's Judkins on the counter. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Out of the gun, here's Sanders. Nothing doing there as the 2nd down pass falls incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game, so they're left facing 3rd and long.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Sanders now on 3rd down. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
An early deficit means you lose the runway to slowly get your offense up to speed. This offense got to get going, and that incompletion won't help.
The Browns are lining up to punt. And he wants to hit his 2nd effort just as well as he hit his first. I guess he didn't really quite know his own strength there. That kick cleared the end zone entirely. It's going to be a touchback. Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10.
Rip, 23. Hey, Soko, hot. Hey, Juke, hey, kill. 11.
From the shotgun, Lawrence hits him downfield. This is Thomas. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's again at 27 yards to move the chains. No doubt they take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Lawrence working from the gun. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Back for the 2nd quarter. It's Jaguar football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Running from the pistol, it's Tootin. And 2nd down's going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 36-yard line.
Lawrence in the pistol. He finds Fant. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down.
I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
Here we go.
On 3rd down, here's Tootin. And ooh, this one does not have a chance. They were ready for that one, and the effort brings up 4th down.
It's weird to say, and it certainly won't show up on the stat sheet, but I want to give a lot of credit to that runner. Even though it didn't gain a yard, it actually took a heck of an effort just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Inside of field goal range, but the kicker ain't moving. They're going for this.
Easy. Ralph. 13, Luke. Go. Hey, I'm gun.
Here we go on 4th, Lawrence. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and it's exactly what they did.
The rookie from USF calls it in. And he's going to score! Touchdown, Cleveland! The Browns can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. They'll try this extra point. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. Well, you can't do that. Got to avoid hitting the kicker. And because of that, the kickoff will be coming from midfield. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And that is a rough one, Brock. It came down well short of that. $20-yard line minimum he needed, so this drive going to begin from the 40-yard line instead.
Okay, ready? Rip, 20. Great job. Hey,
Hand off to Tootin. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
On these 1st and 10 calls, defenses are always keyed in that a run might be coming their way. And as soon as the QB turned to give the ball, the entire defense came crashing in to bury them for a loss.
Throw right side, caught by Thomas. And he is finally out of bounds as he takes it all the way down to the 20. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville first down.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
On the give, it's Tootin. And he'll make his way through for a pickup of 4.
You know, that's a good run right there to keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
On play action now, Lawrence. And he will score! Touchdown, Jacksonville! The Jaguars take a second-quarter lead. Quite the strike to his tight end, and the patience he showed waiting for that to break open. That was awesome, and it's rewarded with 6.
You know, it should be simple, Kate, right? In philosophy, it should be simple. Just plaster that big guy. Throw bodies at him in coverage, but stopping a tight end near the end zone is anything but simple with how deceptively good they are as route runners and finding that football when it arrives.
Fielded at the 7. And this drive will start inside the 25. Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Sanders setting the pass. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Handoff on 2nd and short. And they'll still have some work to do now on third down as he only manages to get back to the line of scrimmage.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line.
We're at the 2-minute warning now from Everbank.
And
It's the Browns with only a yard to go here on third down.
Here we go, 19 Tiger.
Quick pass, right side, complete. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
From the pistol, here's Junkins. Past midfield to the 45. At the 20. Touchdown, Cleveland! The Browns earn the chance to tie before halftime. Kicking team on to try the PAT. Bad weather doesn't affect that extra point. It's good. And the Browns tie things up at 14. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Return starts at the 9. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10.
Hey, Ryan. Left line. This is hot. Go. Hey, kill.
They go play action. Lawrence. He lobs this one up, looking deep to the right side. That's caught at the 25. And they're going to take this in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars get some late points and the lead. Brian Thomas Jr. the touchdown.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Little able to connect on the point after. And the Jaguars break that tie and now lead by 7. On now is Cook to kick this away. Return starts at the 3. Fights off for tackle, but he lost the ball. He left the ball behind. And they steal it back on the return.
These guys are flying down the field. Reminds me of the guys at Braveheart. But different than Braveheart, these guys got 2 things on their mind. Number 1, get the returner down. And number 2, try to separate the ball if they can. It's rare that it happens, but boy, is it big when it does.
And he has the catch, gets both feet in, that's a touchdown! The Jaguars grow their lead just before halftime. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Logan Cook to kick off for the Jaguars.
On now is Cook to kick this away. Brings in the kick at the 9. This makes it up to the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Ready?
Working out of the gun, Sanders. Short pass caught by his tight end. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Ready? 70, Timberwolves. Take up.
Play action, Sanders. Buys time, rolling right. Now he takes it, and he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out. That one gains 7, and that's good for Cleveland. 1st down.
Hold the way.
Who set it down for him at the 38.
A gain of 7. 1st down, Browns.
Sanders going to throw here on 1st. Flushed out of the pocket. He's keeping it. The ball is loose. And looks like the Jaguars got to it.
This just can't happen on first down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is a premium on every down, every distance. But on first down, it is especially a killer.
Rip, 23. Done.
Throwing on first down, Lawrence. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete.
That drop ruins the payoff to a well-designed play. It got a man open to beat the coverage. That's a call they can revisit in the future with hopefully a much better job finishing the catch.
Once again here, 2nd and 10. Finds him over the middle. And he's taken down at the 30. The Jaguars are going to call their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
They really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
Here we go.
On 1st and 10, here's Lawrence. Pass is caught at the 9. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
Every tight end worth his salt wanted this. Really craved man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage, and I'm going to beat you. I was around Dallas Clark and Indy, one of the best. You play man-to-man, he's...
Oh, my! He's intercepted in the end zone! Marcus Williams has it!
Ready, set.
Cleveland about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Bronco 80. Panther 11. Panther 11.
Operating from the gun. Here's Sanders. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Get up. Not Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Go.
Throwing again here, Sanders. And that one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
Defense with an excellent opportunity at a stop here on 3rd down.
Panther 60. Panther 60. Trap 60. Trap 60.
3rd and long for him here. He's going to loft one deep to the left. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that brings up 4th and long. They'll send out the punting unit. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. He takes it in at the 48. This return ends. They're going to have a chance here to try a field goal on this final snap of the half. Shades of the 2009 Super Bowl. They're going onside kick to begin the 2nd half. We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our 2nd half. I think the Browns got that one back. They did! Well, Brock, you can't blame him with how tough it is to recover an onside kick anymore, but he did hit it before it went 10 yards, so they had to throw the flag.
All right, let's go.
Lawrence with it on 1st. Throws caught. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
So that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Hey, run. Circle, hot.
Lawrence now off the play action. Finds his running back. This is Bayshore Tutu. And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs. First down, ball at the 36.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Second down, gear to 2. And this will only complicate matters for third down, partner. They're sent backwards.
He was taken down.
You know how we hear about teams and quarterbacks avoid targeting a stud quarterback, just throwing away from him? Maybe they should avoid running it anywhere near this guy. He's having no issue stopping these plays cold.
3rd and 4 coming up now.
Hey, go! Son, tight. Go. 30 left. Settle.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. Got his man. Thomas has it. And they're going to take this in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars grow the lead coming out of halftime. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Little tacks on the extra point. And the Jaguars stretch their lead to 21. On now is Cook to kick this away. Starting from the 5. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. All right, working from the gun to Socks. 1st and 10.
19 seconds.
Out of the gun, here's Sanders. Short pass brought in. And some excellent work to drive them all the way out past the 30-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Here we go. 18, Rutler. 18, 70 Lions. Hurt. 79 Broncos. Ready.
On first down, here's Sanders. On the move, headed right. He can run it. He gets loose down the right side. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And that gives the Browns a first.
First down. A gain of 33 yards on the play. And the Browns first down.
Check. 70 Timberwolves. Ready, right?
They'll go play action for Sanders. Another turnover. This time it's an interception. Travis Hunter reels in the pick.
Sanders pass intercepted. The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Hey, take right open. Hey, Soko. 13 loose. 11, Agate. Easy. Read a switch.
Now Lawrence on the play fake. He's going to try to drop it in deep right. They get it right back. That's intercepted. Denzel Ward makes the play. And the Browns will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
I know he started the play as a defender. Gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back. He looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. He'll make those offense.
And he will score. It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns parlay the interception into points. 2-point attempts coming. Sanders getting his offense set.
The Browns will line up for the
All right, they're going to throw for it. And the pass is successful. That's a little momentum builder as they attack this deficit.
Browns 22.
Maybe a little panic here. Maybe they feel like they have to. Down 2 scores. Look at this. Lining up for the onside kick here in the 3rd. I think the Browns got that one back. They did! Timing's so important for a team to recover its own onside kick, but jumped the gun there before it went 10 yards, and that drew the flag. It's a The handoff to Tootin, running right. And he'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 7-3 now.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
11. Hey, go.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. Getting out to his left. A throw left side, caught by Brown. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
A 7-yard gain. And the Jaguars first down.
Hey, easy. Route.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
And gun. Go.
Back to throw. Here's Lawrence. That one's complete over the middle. And taken down right along the 30.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
30 left.
Lawrence working from the gun. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Browns will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
First call here coming for the shotgun.
Panther 11. Come on. Set. Panther 60. Mustang 19. 60 Maverick. Cub 19.
Working out of the gun, Sanders. The Jaguars are there. He's hauled down. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Hey, Kate, I think we know that the quarterback's a demanding position because not only do you have to have a clock in your head, but you've got to have a spatial awareness of where you are on the field. And once you start retreating, going backward, you got to just sling the ball in the stands. Otherwise, you take a huge negative sack like that.
And this is across midfield and into enemy territory. We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's the Browns football. They're down, but not out on the scoreboard. So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. Shotgun handoff here for Judkins. And he's brought down after a gain of about 6 inside the 40.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Here we go. Viking 18. Cougar 19.
They'll work against the blitz. Buying some time right. Thrown all the way to the end zone here. And he will score. It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns now within 1 score in the 4th.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got a single high or 2 high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
Defense had a chance to plan, now defending this 2-point try. Sanders back to throw. Fighting for the goal line, and he lost it. It's out. Oh, the Jags got it! They're going the wrong direction. He's going to be sent backwards to their own 3.
Browns 28.
A lot hinging on this onside effort now. They need to get it back, score, and kick the point after to tie this up. And this is covered by the Jaguars. Well, the good news is still a decent bit of time left. Maybe a little quick on the draw to dial up that onside kick.
Yeah, you know what happens, Kate, in these moments, right? We've been doing this for a while, and you see my brain just going to overdrive, trying to peel back the layers as to why you would make that decision. And ultimately, I think it's because you don't trust your defense against this offense. That's a big risk to take. And now, unfortunately, you set this offense up for success.
They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Ball at the 33 for first down.
Hey, let's go. Hey, 11, Agate. Take right open.
Now it's Lawrence. Bails out of the pocket quick. He just throws this one away.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
Lawrence trying again on second. There's a screen for Tootin. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. Oh no, the ball is loose. And the Browns pick it up. Well, he was fighting off defenders, trying for the extra yards. You understand it, but might have been what cost him and opened the door for that fumble.
Okay, you and I both know this game has changed so much in our lifetimes. It's evolved in so many different ways. But I promise you, you can go back to the 60s, the 70s, and many of these fumbles occur just like that. You break one tackle, you let up just a little bit, and the next guy comes home and delivers the devastating blow.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. It's Sanders out of the pistol. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
60, 19, Tiger, alert.
3rd down run from Judkins. He hits a wall, stops at a yard, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
A 2-yard gain. It's 4th down.
And that offense isn't budging. They're going for it.
Get it. 70 Lions. 19 Lions.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. Looking right, and he finds him. And he'll get it up to the 27. That's a clutch 7-yard pickup, and it pays off the call to go for it on 4th down. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Come on.
From the gun, Judkins. There's a solid block in there. Springs him for 8. It's going to be 2nd down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Operating from the gun, here's Sanders. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
3rd down and 2 here. The offense coming to the line for its 7th play of this drive. Judkins running between the tackles. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs. It's the 2-minute warning here in Jacksonville. Browns losing by 7. New set of downs for him at the 38.
That's a 38-yard line.
Mustang 19. Here we go. 60 Vikings. Go.
Sanders going to throw here on 1st. Trying to push deep downfield. Brought in inside the 20. And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns cut it to a point late in this one. So they get the all-important touchdown here late in the game, Brock. Now the question, play for the tie or go for 2 and the lead?
I know they've got all these charts and numbers and analytics to tell you what to do, but this comes down to the gut and the trust of the head coach. Does he trust his offense more to go get this 2-point conversion, or is he going to lean in his defense and believe that they can get the stop?
Needed a little more to reach the landing zone, so give him the ball at the 40-yard line. And this drive is going to have some great starting field position as a result of that short kick.
Rip, 23. Hey, Jason,
Back to throw. He completes it in traffic. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, Man, is it difficult on the defense.
Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. That play good for 17 and a first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
30 left. Go. Hey, kill. Kill, tip.
We working up the wide receiver. We working.
He'll look to throw it. Into the hands of his running back, Tootin. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first.
First down and goal to go.
They're all set up for the game winner. Let's see how they approach it, starting with this first and goal.
Here we go.
They'll run, ETN. And that carry only nets one on the plunge up the gut.
Hey, I get it on first and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Now a timeout's called. Cleveland using its second. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. It's second and goal.
All right, let's go.
There's a give, left side. And they're going to do it, Brock. They break the tie in the final minute. It's a touchdown. So how about the determination there? This game has been as hard fought as you will see. But they grab hold of the lead here with a late touchdown that may just win them the ball game.
You could almost feel them saying, Kate, we don't want overtime. Let's go out and get it done now. They accomplished their goal, but you do have to ask the question, do they leave too much time on the clock? Stay tuned.
On now is Cook to kick this away. Return coming from the 6. Here's a reverse. Making some progress here. A field flipping effort there as he's brought down on the opposite side of the 50.
Hey, Kate, the best kick returners I was ever around, really at any level. They want this opportunity. They want their chance to help their team. They know they're down, but they also know that return, especially a good one like this, can set the offense up for success.
We will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone. Now the Browns spend their final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. They can decide to play for the tie or win later. First, they've got to reach that end zone. It's first and goal. Judkins will not score. The defense holds and stops him short of that goal line. Browns fighting the clock now, trying to hurry back to that line.
70 rings, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Setting up to pass. And he brings it in. Touchdown, and a big decision coming up for him now. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the fourth quarter that could go either way.
Coach did not hesitate there. He held up those 2 fingers right away. They're going to try for this win.
Browns will line up for the two-point
18.
conversion.
60 Bobcats, 60 bucks.
Here he is to throw. And it's incomplete. The defense makes the stand, and they'll keep a 1-point lead with only seconds to play. So they only have 20 seconds left. They're down a score. This kick has to be perfect. And the Jaguars recover the onside kick. That should all but clinch this victory for them.
Hey, the numbers don't lie. The numbers tell you, Kate, time and again, it is so hard to recover these onside kicks. And when you got an opponent prepared for it, well, that makes it even more difficult.
Tootin on first and 10. And he's going to be down to within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And that's a Jaguar first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
So the Jaguars come away with the win in this one. One down, a whole lot more wins to go, Brock. But hey, victors to begin this regular season.
Yeah, I think it's both these guys go across the field and shake hands with one another. They do know, Kate, to your point, it is a long year. But what this does is it pays off your training camp. It does instill some confidence. He did all the right things through July and August to kick the season off.
So for my partner Brock Huard and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Jaguars as we bid farewell from Jacksonville.